defensively.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packers take their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Sending them on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Man in motion, out of the slot. On first down, they'll run. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Caught just shy of the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills finish off their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point, not too confident, but it had enough to go. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. away, straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Here's Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, so it'll be second down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one, but that DB could cut off and take the other way.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 17. Let's go.
To throw again here on second down. Rodgers escapes the pocket. Moving right. He's got it down the sideline.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Flushed out of the pocket. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Hold the ready.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. Cut near the goal line. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers break the tie here in the first. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returnable from the 1. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. Man in motion here. Back to throw on first and 10. Flushed out now to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He gets this one to Chandler. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They get 23 on that one. And the Bills have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First and 10, looking to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
To number 3. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. Looking to throw here. On the move, hit it right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Here he goes, third and long. On a slant, complete to Johnson. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll throw, third and long. Chased out to his right. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Ready.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
You're going to try to throw for it. Caught quickly on the slant. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
First down throw here by Rodgers. It is caught left side. Big man showing up the yards. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end, and I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
He'll head out of bounds on the return. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. There's a dive up the middle. They get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's second down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Shotgun now on third down. Buys time, rolling right. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. Tiffany 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Packers 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Rodgers will look to throw. He beams one deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-possession game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st down, play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing again on 2nd. It's everything he has under this one. Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, he just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers continue piling on to this lead.
Bills 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. Showing a little burst so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Back to the air following that pick 6. Forced out to his right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down. Here's a throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Bills 14.
The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready? 19, 19, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers continue dominating in our opening half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. 7-6, Cougar 19, 7-5, Mustang 19.
Now throw to start the drive. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Slot man motioned over. To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Go! 70 Timberwolf. Rocco 8, Tracker 60. Alert 3. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Deep ball.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hawk 19, Hawk 19.
Blitz coming for Rodgers. Hits it through the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs from 37.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 79 Broncos.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go on track. Go. Ready. Bronco 80. Check go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Bills going dime here on 3rd down.
Set. Ready. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Throw here, 3rd down. Absolutely fires this one right side. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. He goes out of bounds on the return. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down, Bill.
18 back. 18 back. Come on. Set. 18. Come on. 19 tight.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hold the ready.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
60 Eagles. Go, 19. Go, Rick. Go. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Rodgers from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now, after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Trap 60. Trap 60. Check smash. Check smash. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready,
Looking out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers trying to end this before the final quarter. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. Now, instead of getting to normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back against the handoff. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He's got this at the 27. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready.
Play action here with Rodgers. He rolls to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
29-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneer. Hut, hut.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Bills 21.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10.
19, 18.
Airing it out to start this drive. Trying for the deep ball. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Now looking to throw. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play. But defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills making the scoreboard look a touch better. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, and that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take 7 points off the deficit. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their